Let's look at the nature of a Taurus ascendant. The sign of Taurus is symbolized by a bull indicating strength, both mental and physical. Taurus individuals are slow to anger. No matter how much you provoke them, they remain calm and composed. But if they do get angry, they can cause complete destruction, just like a bull in a rage that won't spare its victim. Since in the Kalpurush Kundli or the natural zodiac, the second house lord represents wealth, and the second house is the house of sustenance. Taurus individuals do not lack money. You will rarely see a Taurus ascendant struggling for money. Another reason is that Venus, the ascendant lord, is exalted in the 11th house, which is the house of income. So, due to this combination, money never runs out of them. In Taurus individuals, you will see that the second house, ruled by Mercury, is a friend of Venus, which is the ascendant lord. The second house represents wealth, and the fifth house represents intellect. So, Taurus individuals often earn money through sharp intellect. Mercury is exalted in the fifth house, which enhances their intelligence. Another characteristic is that since Venus rules the first and the sixth houses, these individuals tend to engage in intelligent debates and arguments. They are often found in knowledge based industry or careers where their intellect and knowledge help them earn money. One more reason is that the ninth house and the 10th house ruler is same Saturn. So ninth house, which is the house of knowledge, and 10th, which is the career, the two characteristics blend together, and that also makes them pursue a career in the knowledge based industry. Another characteristic is that due to Venus being debilitated in fifth house, they face relationship problems. These problems don't arise from fights as seen with Aries, but because the emotion fades away. Despite this, such people often don't break off relationships because they are practical and consider logical consequences. Hence, they might not have much romance or creativity in their relationships, but the chances of breakups are low. Additionally, despite Venus's debilitation, these individuals can become creative artists or performers. It is because the fifth house represents creativity, innovation, and children. Children are also a form of creation. Even though Venus is debilitated, the fifth house still strongly influences creativity, and these individuals often excel as artists or performers. Jupiter, the ruler of 8th and 11th house, is enemy of Venus, and it can cause obstacles, controversies, or difficulties, often through friends and society. However, since Jupiter also denotes prosperity and 11th house denotes gain income, these people also gain income and popularity from controversial actions. For example, some may experience trouble from elder siblings, or elder siblings may cause trouble to themselves, or they can also get popularity by being a part of some kind of a conspiracy. Jordan Peterson is a Canadian media commentator who gained significant fame on YouTube and later became well known on TV as well. He is a PhD professor, psychologist, and an author who began debating controversial and polarizing concepts. His arguments were highly logical. For instance, he challenged certain ideas that are generally accepted in the Western society, such as the gender pay gap, arguing that the men are not paid more than the women for the same work, but rather for the type of work they do. Similarly, in US and in the West, there is a debate around addressing people who do not identify as male or female by their preferred gender pronoun like they instead of he or she. Peterson challenged this in court, arguing that forcing the use of specific pronouns infringes on his freedom of speech. His arguments were eventually accepted, and he gained a lot of popularity because his points were accurate. They had less emotional content and more scientific and logical content. Peterson's logical approach earned him a massive following. He appeared in media, on the news, and published books, gaining many fans and followers. Another controversial topic he addressed was climate change. He argued that climate models are created by people with certain ideologies and can be manipulated, so no one can definitively claim that a model is perfect. His debates, often devoid of emotional content and full of logical content, have shown that he is very thoroughly prepared with arguments that run deep and that demonstrate that he is a typical Taurus personality. Next case is of Ben Shapiro. Like Jordan Peterson, this American is also a debater and a commentator. He is considered a great thinker, conservative, and engages in controlled debates. He strongly criticizes the political left, arguing that they create an imaginary hierarchy of victimhood and support a left leaning philosophy that promotes abortion, likening it to a death sentence. He has faced several harassment and online threats, which have further increased his popularity. He has also claimed on Facebook that the platform changes its algorithm to target a certain type of people while favoring others. He has made several arguments in this regard. He is very popular on YouTube and in the media in America, representing the right wing with the strong logical arguments. Although he faces a lot of controversy, it has only increased his popularity.